Alright, it's day 147. And today was, if I'm being honest, a very unproductive day. I think I did an hour of work today. I don't got much else to say. I don't have any excuses. It's pretty bullshit. Fuck the excuses. I don't have any. I should have done a lot more today. But that's why consistency is so important, because if I look at my past week, I've done pretty well every single day. It's like you can't accomplish, like the great saying, you can't build Rome in one day. You can't accomplish everything you need to do in one day, but you can accomplish it in 30 or 90 days or however big your goal is. But those days do count. Every single day counts, but you can't do it all in one day. So my methodology with it is, as long as you're on track above 80% of the time, you basically have like a passing grade. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll make it. I mean, shit, I haven't made it yet, so maybe that's flawed. But I think as long as you're on track above 80% of the time, there's no reason to why you won't make it. It's just about the fucking long term. But obviously a day like this is like a throwaway. It's fucking abysmal. So it's not optimal at all. But I mean, days like this happen. They just fucking happen, unless you're fucking, the Terminator, which I strive to be that. But we'll see. I'm starting a new fucking adventure, a new challenge, and it's just gonna be the utmost locked in I can be. And I've had stints of this, I think, in the past in this series, and they come and go, but this time around I really want to focus on not missing a single fucking day, because that's been my biggest struggle. Excuse me. And that's also the biggest thing I talk about. Momentum. Momentum is the best thing to have, and that's what I really want to build. And I'm going to approach it a little differently this time. I'm just going to I'm not going to make it like incredibly challenging. A reason why a lot of people fail, especially in the beginning, is because they load up their plate with so much fucking shit that they're just destined to fail. Like, don't set yourself up for failure. Don't fucking take off more than you can chew with like the structural shit. Like, if your goal is longevity, if your goal is momentum, don't fucking bite off more than you can chew. It's gonna backfire, because you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna fucking beat yourself up over it, and then you're gonna lose more progress versus if you just had the slow and steady fucking gradual takeoff. And then, by the time day 30 rolls around, day 60, day 90, you're fucking so high, flying in the sky, going, 200 miles an hour. You're just fucking unstoppable. So, we'll see how that holds up. I really do believe that I will stay consistent with this new pursuit. I don't see any other reason why I won't. I'm not gonna be fucking loading up a bunch of shit. I'm gonna just slowly stack base hits, slowly stack small W's, and just continue building that snowball. As well as in my health, I'm gonna work out every single day, and I'm gonna be eating 100% clean, no junk food, no cheating at all, period. Because think about in your life, when I think about in my life, how many times have you completely and utterly used 100% of your focus and your dedication to one thing for an extended period of time? A lot of people could never say they've done that. And I myself, I might have done it for a week or two, or I think the longest I went was a month. And that wasn't even fully locked in. So I just want to see what I'm made of. I think seeing what you're made of, seeing what you're capable of, is very important, and it's like, this is all you have. I mean, this is all I want. So walking in on something like this and going 100% all the way in for an extended period of time, just to, because I've never done it before, I think is going to be extremely beneficial. Like, I can't name the last time I did something like that. Fully all fucking parts. Like, I've done fully locked in on fitness and health, and that just comes easy to me just because it's natural to me. I mean, it still is a battle, but that is the easy side of things. The hard part for me is staying consistent. Obviously, while I'm sitting here today with my work day to day, my productivity, because what I've been realizing is I perform really well under a lot of pressure, and I almost like pressure to me is like a ceiling that I hit every single time. How, like, the pressure is basically how high the ceiling is. So if the ceiling is this high, if the pressure is this much, I'm gonna just rise up here. I'm gonna go right up here, and I'm not gonna go any higher. And this is something I need to work on personally. It's either A, I work on it personally, and I fucking basically like take control over your whole entire, it's very fucking hard to do that, by the way, if you've never tried. It's fucking very hard to consciously every day like shoot above the constraints or the fucking box that you're in. Or I just make the box bigger, I just raise the ceiling. And what I mean by that in a more applicable sense is, for example, your expenses. I could be living right now probably on $1,500 a month. I don't really do much, like that could cover rent and food and I'd be fine. But I think I'm living closer to $3,500 to $4,000 a month. I think those are my expenses. I mean, probably more with like the business, but that's a separate entity. So that's where my living expenses are, probably four. And I kind of just hit that. I make that income every single month. I hit that, but I never really go past that. And that's kind of my theory with it. I think I need to raise the ceiling, but at the same time, it's sketchy to do so. But I do perform. Like, I always will find a way. It's like a fucking crackhead, you know, trying to get a hit. Like, they're always gonna find a way to get the fucking hit, always. And that's kind of how I am with like the ceiling and the pressure. Like, I'm always gonna find a way to make the shit happen under the constraints, under the deadlines. And I think most people are wired that way too. So it might be a common experience. But that's why I think increasing the pressure, having more fucking responsibilities is a great way to grow. But also there's the aspect of taking full control over your mind and pushing past that barrier and not needing the pressure to perform. But that is kind of robotic in a sense. I don't think it's in line with nature. But it is also a great way to grow. So some speculation on that, some theory. Yeah, I can't really raise my pressure right now. I mean, I could, but I don't think it would be the best decision. So I'm gonna actually go the other way. Normally I strive on pressure. I still have a lot of pressure, but I'm gonna try and go the other way. I'm gonna try and consciously force myself to go above the fucking line, go above the ceiling. And I'm gonna see how that goes. And part of that stems back to what I was saying earlier about routine, consistency, and being 100% all in, dedicated to one thing for an extended period of time. And yeah, I mean, the blueprint's right in front of me. I don't see a reality where I don't succeed. I really truly believe with all my soul and my heart that I will succeed at this. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of when, and it's only a matter of, you know, what route. But I have a rough plan of the route. I mean, if I didn't, I'd be screwed. But, you know, it always unravels itself a little different than you expect. But yeah, I'm unshaken. I'm definitely fucking unshaken. I'm relentless. I'm fucking steadfast towards the fucking goal. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. And yeah, this series has been fun so far, and I'd love to see where it goes in the future. But it's gonna wrap it up for today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.